Hi my friends, I am Ghafir and welcome to my new video. Our journey continues with Goody Gogo opposite. These wonderful and beautiful opposites are present to us by our wonderful friend Diego. And today we have a summary of the opposite Goody Gogo Ocean Animal Rescuer. It is the 10th episode of the first season. In this episode, Diego, Alicia and Bottlenose saved baby Humpback and cleaned up the whale. Let's go amigos! The event of the 10th episode began with Diego in map. Diego say, today we're going to the coast of Mexico. Over here. Diego fly to the coast of Mexico. Diego say, hola, I am Diego. And I am here with a friend of mine I've known for a long time. Let's go and find on his back. He's got a blowhole to breathe. And he loved to say, the animal jump and go squeak, squeak. Diego say, do you know what animal that is? Yes, Diego. Diego say, what animal is it? A dolphin, Diego. Diego say, right, a dolphin. Ha ha ha. It's a bottlenose dolphin. After a while, the bottlenose despair. Diego say, hey, I wonder what happened to the bottlenose. Diego start looking for the bottlenose and say, I bet he's hiding. Diego look at us and say, when you see my friend bottlenose, say, hi bottlenose. Bottlenose appear. Hi Bottlenose. Bottlenose say, haha, hola. Great job, you found me. Bottlenose go to Diego. Diego say, we're waiting for our friend baby Humpback Whale to get here. Bottlenose say, Humpback Whale is my best friend. Mis mejor amigo. And he's not just my friend, he's an ocean animal rescuer. Diego say, Bottlenose want to be an ocean animal rescuer just like baby Humpback. Bottlenose say, and like Diego. Diego and Bottlenose start laughing. Bottlenose say, I've always wanted to be an ocean animal rescuer ever since I met Diego and baby Humpback and they rescued me. Diego say, I remember that I was with baby Humpback and we were checking on the ocean animal to see that everyone was okay, when all of a sudden we heard squeak, squeak, are you heard me? Baby Humpback say, Diego, that sounds like an animal in trouble. Diego say, do you see an animal in trouble? Yes, Diego. Diego say, yeah, there. It's a dolphin. A bottlenose dolphin. Bottlenose say, help. Baby Humpback say, uh-oh, Bottlenose is stuck in the net and he can't swim. He's sinking. Diego say, dolphin can't breathe underwater. Vamos, amigos, and let's save him. Bottlenose say, ay, 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 mio estoy handinodo. The bottlenose dolphin sinking. Diego say, we've got to hurry. Diego use his mask diving. Diego and baby Humpback dive underwater. Diego say, almost there. Diego save the bottlenose and say, we've got to help baby Humpback lift bottlenose up to the surface so he can breathe. In English we say go up. In Spanish we say sube. Can you sing sube, sube, sube? Yes, Diego. Sube, sube, sube. Diego say, great, sing with me. Sube, sube, sube. Come on, amigos. Sube, sube, sube. Again. Sube, sube, sube. Louder. Sube, sube, sube. Faster. Sube, sube, sube. Come on. Sube, 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 sube. After a while, Diego and baby Humpback reached the surface with Bottlenose. Bottlenose say, woo, and now I can breathe. Diego say, yay, thanks for singing sube. Diego pull off the net out of the Bottlenose. Bottlenose start playing in the water and say, muchas gracias. Diego say, de nada, I am Diego, I am animal rescuer. Baby Humpback say, and I am baby Humpback. I am an ocean animal rescuer too. Bottlenose say, really? Do you think I could ever be an ocean animal rescuer? Do you? Baby Humpback say, sure, I bet you can. Can you dive fast? Bottlenose say, I can dive really fast, just like you watch me. Bottlenose dive in the water and he's fast. Baby Humpback say, wow, you are fast. And it's good to be fast if you want to be an ocean animal rescuer. At this moment, baby Humpback breathe air. Bottlenose say, here, you've got a blowhole to breathe air just like me. Bottlenose breathe air too and say, you're really nice. Do you want to be friends, Baby Humpback? Baby Humpback say, sure, Botnos. And they start laughing. Botnos say, and ever since I met them, Diego and Baby Humpback have been teaching me how to be an ocean animal rescuer too. Diego say, I remember Botnos dolphin first ocean rescue. Baby Humpback and I were swimming with Botnos when we heard a cry for help. Help! Help! Ayúdanos! Help! Ayúdanos! Diego say, uh-oh, some sea animal are in trouble. Botnos say, it sounds like they're really far away. Diego pick a spotting scope and say, we can see them. If we use my spotting scope, make a spotting scope with your hand to see what animal are in trouble. Diego use his spotting scope and say, do you see what animal need our help? Yes, Diego, the turtle. Diego say, right, the turtles. Those are baby sea turtles. I wonder why the sea turtle need help. Diego use his spotting scope again and say, uh-oh, what animal are those? A shark, Diego. Diego say, yeah, sharks. Botnos say, can I help rescue the turtle, Diego? Diego say, sure you can, Botnos. Baby Humpback say, we need to swim really fast to help the turtles. Baby Humpback and Botnos start swimming. Botnos say, oh, I've got to swim fast, Diego. Diego say, we can help you. Diego look at us and say, and let's help Botnos swim fast. In English we say, swim fast. In Spanish we say, nada rápido. Can you say nada rápido? Yes, Diego, nada rápido. Diego say, see it again. Nada rápido. Nada rápido, nada rápido. Humpback whale and his dolphin friend need to swim fast to the turtles if they're going to save them. Come on, amigos, let's help them out. Yeah, yell it out loud. Everyone shout. Nada rápido, louder. Nada rápido, swim faster. Nada rápido, almost there. Nada rápido. Diego say, they made it to the turtles and they're scaring the sharks away. Diego say, yeah, you are great at speaking Spanish. A little turtle say, gracias, Botnos. Gracias. Gracias, Baby Humpback. Botnos say, yeah, we'll rescue the baby sea turtles. Diego and Baby Humpback laughing. Botnos say, I love helping Baby Humpback save the sea turtles. Botnos roaring in the air and cheer, yay! Diego say, Botnos loves rescuing ocean animal. Consi amigo, Baby Humpback? Botnos see, but I remember the time we saved someone who was not an ocean animal. The aquarius, Diego. Diego say, haha, remember, you saved me. Botnos say, squeak, 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 squeak. Baby Humpback say, keep bien, Botnos. Your dolphin calls super loud. Diego look at us and say, every dolphin in the ocean has its own special call. And let's hear your dolphin call. Say, squeak, 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 squeak. And Diego say, awesome. Botnos say, you've got a great dolphin call. At this moment, Diego video will start peeping. And Diego say, that's my video watch. It's me a puppy. Puppy say, alright, Diego, it's time for dinner. Diego say, I'll be right home, Papi. Diego look at us and say, I got to get home fast. Diego starts sailing. After a while, he stops. Diego say, uh-oh, fog. I can see in front of me. And there are lots of rock on the rocky coast. I've got to find my way home without crashing onto the rocks. Botnos say, I know, Diego. I can find a way under the water and then call you using my special dolphin call. Squeak, squeak. Baby Humpback say, great idea, Botnos. Now you're thinking like an ocean animal rescuer. Botnos say, gracias, amigo, and go underwater. Diego look at us and say, remember, all dolphins have special call, so we've got to listen for Botnos' special call. Botnos say, my dolphin call sound like this. Squeak, squeak. Diego say, be very quiet and listen for Botnos. The first part goes, squeak. Diego say, that sounds like Botnos? No, Diego. Diego say, no. The second pass goes, squeak, squeak. Diego say, does that sound like Botnos? Yes, Diego. Diego say, yes, that is called. we've got to go that way. Diego and Baby Hampa get in the second path. After a while, they reach to Buttonose and they continue their way, but suddenly found more fog. Diego shouted, "Wow!" Diego said, "Now there is 3 paths. We have to find which path to take to get us home." Buttonose go underwater again to find the right path. Diego look at us and say, "And let's listen for Buttonose dolphin call again. Squishy." First path goes, "Squeak." Diego say, "Does that sound like Buttonose?" "No, Diego." Diego say, "No." Second path goes, "Squeak, squeak, squeak." Diego say, "Does that sound like Buttonose?" "No, Diego." Diego say, "No." Third path goes, "Squeak, squeak." Diego say, "Does that sound like Buttonose?" "Yes, Diego." Diego say, "Yes." Which path is our friend Buttonose on? "In the third path, Diego." Diego say, "Right, we've got to go that way." Diego and Baby Hampa get in the third path. After a while, they reach to the Buttonose and they stop. Diego say, "There are more paths." Buttonose go underwater. Diego look at us and say, "Let's listen for Buttonose dolphin call again." First path goes, "Squeak." Diego say, "Does that sound like Buttonose?" "No, Diego." Diego say, "No." And the second path goes, "Squeak, squeak." Diego say, "Does that sound like Buttonose?" "Yes, Diego." Diego say, "Yes, we've got to go that way." Diego and Baby Hampa get the second path. After a while, they reach to Buttonose. Diego say, "We made it through the fog and didn't crash onto the rock." Buttonose said, "Yay!" Diego say, "Gracias, and now I can get home. You're great at listening." At this moment, a fish appeared. Baby Hampa say, "Mira, there is the fish, Diego." Diego say, "And that's how Buttonose helped save me from crashing onto the rocks along the rocky coast." "Gracias, Buttonose." Buttonose said, "De nada, Diego. ¿Dónde está mi amigo Baby Hampa? I wish he'd get here." At this moment, Diego video start peeping. Diego say, "That's my video watch. It must be my sister Alicia." Diego call Alicia. Alicia say, "Hola, Diego. There is a boat with a hole in it, and it is spinning well onto the ocean, and the whale is headed for the fish. Well, there are lots of animals. The animal might get stuck in the whale spin." Diego say, "But look, an animal is swimming toward the fish to try to warn the sea animal about the sticky whale. What animal is it?" "A whale, Diego." Diego say, "Right, a whale. It's a humpback whale." Buttonose say, "It's Baby Humpback. He's trying to rescue the animal by himself. He needs our help." Alicia say, "Diego, I'll be there as fast as I can, but you've got to rescue all the animals that are in the way of this pen." Diego say, "Don't worry, Alicia. We'll get there as fast as we can." Buttonose say, "The fish is so long, Diego. How are we going to find the animal in trouble?" "Come on, Diego." Diego say, "Well, Baby Humpback know where the animals are. If we can find Baby Humpback, we'll find the animals." Buttonose say, "But how will find Baby Humpback?" How?" Diego say, "That's it, Buttonose." Buttonose say, "What's it?" Diego say, "Your spray." Both dolphin and whale spray out of their blowhole to breathe, so we can look for Baby Humpback's spray. Diego pick his spotting scope and say, "My spotting scope will help us look for whale spray." Make a spotting scope with your hand to look for whale spray. Diego use his spotting scope. Diego say, "When you say whale spray, yell whale spray. Whale spray, Diego." Diego say, "Yeah, there is some whale spray. You found Baby Humpback. Great spotting. And there is the whale. It's catching up to him." Buttonose say, "Hop on, Diego. I can swim as they're fast." Diego say, "Come on, amigos, and let's go help Baby Humpback and rescue the animal from the whale's pen." Diego hop on the Buttonose and they start swimming. Diego say, "Wow, you're faster than ever, Buttonose." Buttonose say, "It's my special dolphin skin that helps me glide through the waves super fast. Let's go." Diego and Buttonose continue their way. After a while, they stop. Diego say, "Uh-oh, there is a coral reef in our way. We have to tell Buttonose to jump over it. See, jump, Buttonose. Jump, Buttonose." Buttonose jump over the coral reef. Diego say, "Another reef." Say, "Jump, Buttonose. Jump, Buttonose." Buttonose jump over the reef. You go say one more time. Say jump Botnos, jump Botnos. Botnos jump over the roof. You go and Botnos say yay. You go say we made it over the roofs. Thanks for helping. Botnos say and look, it's my buddy, Baby Humpback. Baby Humpback say there is a whale spear coming. We've got to get away from here. Botnos say the whale is getting really close to him. If the whale reach Baby Humpback and the other animal, they all get stuck. You go say, I've got an idea. Can you swim any faster, Botnos? Botnos say, yes, I can. Diego and Botnos swim fast to Baby Humpback. After a while, they rush. Diego say, Baby Humpback. Baby Humpback say, Diego, Botnos, I am so glad you're here. Diego say, we've got to get the animals away before the whale spear reach them. Baby Humpback and Botnos start splashing the water. Diego say, that's it. Baby Humpback and Botnos say, what? You go say, you're splashing there. They can keep the whale away until Alicia get here, but we've got to splash now. They go look at us and say, if we all splash, we can keep the whale back until Alicia arrives. Put your hand out and get ready to splash. Ready? Splash, splash, splash. It's working. More splashing. Splash, 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 splash. You could say we're stopping it, but we can only hold it off for so long. Do you see Alicia boat? Yes, Diego. You could see, yeah, there it is. We've just got to splash a little longer. Splash as hard as you can. Splash, 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 splash. Alicia reached to Diego. You could say, Alicia, we can hold off the whale much longer. Alicia pull a machine and say, I'll use the whale vacuum to suck up the sticky whale. You could say, we've got to hurry. The whale is spreading. Alicia say, we'll do it, Diego. Alicia look at us and say, our whale vacuum is programming in Spanish. To activate our vacuum, we've got to say, aspira. Quick, say, aspira, aspira. And the vacuum aspire the whale. Alicia say, it's working. Say, aspira, aspira. We're almost done. One more time, say aspira, aspira. The vacuum aspire all the whale. You go share, hooray! You clean it up all the whale. You're great at speaking Spanish. You go good to Alicia. Alicia helped you go to ride the boat. Baby Humpback say you're a great ocean animal rescuer, Botnos. Botnos say, really, Baby Humpback? Baby Humpback say, yeah. Botnos start playing in the water and say, Yippee, I am an ocean animal rescuer. Just like mis amigos, Diego and Baby Humpback. Diego and Baby Humpback say, yay, Botnos. Botnos dolphin, sit with us. Botnos dolphin, sit louder. Botnos dolphin, everybody scream. Botnos dolphin, yay. Mission completa, adventure complete. We saved the Baby Humpback and cleaned up the whale. You're a great ocean animal rescuer. And so are you, Botnos. Gracias, amigo. Ha! Thanks, my friend, for watching my video. See you soon. Bye-bye.